Myself Shubhashish Shah, Assistant Professor of Mathematics of Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management, GIS Group. In this video, I will discuss about linear and Bernoulli's ordinary differential equation. So, this linear and Bernoulli's equation are also first order first degree ODE. In previous videos, I have already discussed about various types of first order first degree ODE. This is another type of first order first degree ODE which are called linear equations and Bernoulli's equations. So first we start with linear equation. An equation of the form dy dx plus py equal to q is called a linear equation. Obviously, of first order and first degree. Linear equations can be of first order first degree or first order higher degree or higher order first degree. Now we are dealing with first order first degree ODEs. So this is a linear equation of first order first degree. So there are two types of linear equations. One is this and another is dx dy plus px equal to q. So this equation is called linear in x and this is called linear in y. Okay. So both are general form of linear equations, where in this equation p and q are function of x or constant, and in this equation p and q are function of y or constant. The whole solution method of the both of the equations are same. So I am telling the solution procedure or the general method for the both of the form simultaneously. Okay. So to solve this equation, first we have to find the integrating factor. So integrating factor for this equation will be e to the power integration p dx. Similarly, integrating factor for this equation will be e to the power integration p dy. Okay. Now, after finding integrating factor, we have to multiply this equation, the given equation. I am numbering this by integrating factor. So multiplying 1 by if, we will get d dx of y into if equal to q into if. Now I have stepped out one step I have not showed here. When we will take example, then I will illustrate how this step comes after multiplying. Okay. Now I am writing directly multiplying 2 by if d dy of x into if equal to q into if. Now we will integrate both sides. Integrating both sides, we get y into if equal to integration of q into if dx. Similarly, here integrating, we get x into if equal to integration q into if dy plus c, where c is arbitrary constant. So this will be the general solution for linear equations. Now I will take an example for both the form. So first see that this equation is a linear equation, but it is not matching with the general form I have written before. So to reduce in that general form, we are dividing this equation by cos square x. So this will be dy dx plus y by cos square x equal to tan x by cos square x. So this will be dy dx plus y sec square x equal to, this will be sin by cos sin x by cos cube x. Okay, we can write this as tan x into sec square x. Tan x into sec square x. Now see that this is in the general form dy dx plus py equal to q, where I told that p and q are functions of x or constant. Here see that p is sec square x and q is tan x sec square x. Both are functions of x. So this is a linear equation, linear in x. So integrating factor will be e to the power integration p dx, where p is sec square x, this is p, this is q. So e to the power integration sec square x dx, and this will be equal to e to the power tan x. Okay, now we'll multiply the given equation by integrating factor. So multiplying 1 by integrating factor, we get d dx of y into if. If here is e to the power tan x equal to tan x sec square x into e to the power tan x. I told you that when we will do a sum, I will describe you how this step comes directly. Now see that if we differentiate it using the rule of differentiation of product of two functions, it is your assignment, you will do it. If you differentiate it, you will see that if we multiply the left hand side by this integrating factor, there will be two terms, dy dx into e to the power tan x plus y sec square x into e to the power tan x. These two terms will come after differentiation. So we do not write that line directly, we write in this form differentiation of product of two functions, so that to integrate it is easier. Okay, now integrating both sides, y into e to the power tan x equal to integration tan x sec square x into e to the power tan x. Okay, now dx plus c. So y into e to the power tan x will be equal to, now to integrate this, I am substituting here tan x by z. I am substituting here tan x equal to z. Differentiating both sides, we get sec square x dx equal to dz. So this will be z e to the power z dz, and after integrating this, we will have to use by parts integration. We will get z e to the power z minus e to the power z plus c. So the general solution is y into e to the power tan x equal to, I am putting the value of z, that is tan x, e to the power tan x minus e to the power tan x plus c. So this is the general form general solution of the given differential equation. Okay, now I will take another example for the second form, general form, that is linear in y. Okay, so the second example you can take x plus y plus 1 dy dx equal to 1. Now see that this equation is not given in the general form. We have to reduce it in the general form. Now we are writing dx dy will be equal to x plus y plus 1 and dx dy minus x equal to y plus 1. Now it is in the general form of linear equation, which is linear in y. Here the general form was dx dy plus px equal to q. This was the general form where p and q are functions of y or constant. Here p is 1 minus 1 constant and q is y plus 1, a function of y. So integrating factor will be e to the power integration minus 1 dy. When you do the sum during solving, we'll see the solution procedure which I have described in the first of the video. That is equal to e to the power minus y. Now multiplying 1 by if, we get d dy of x into integrating factor, that is e to the power minus y, equal to y plus 1 into e to the power minus y. Next step we will have to integrate. So integrating both sides, we get x into e to the power minus y equal to integration of y plus 1 into e to the power minus y dy plus c, where c is an arbitrary constant. Now for this integration we will have to use the method of by parts integration. So this will be y plus 1 integration of e to the power minus y, that is e to the power minus y minus e to the power minus y minus e to the power minus y. I have done the integration directly. We will do the all steps, okay, plus c. So the general solution is, I am writing in fresh, x into e to the power minus y equal to minus into y plus 1 e to the power minus y minus e to the power minus y plus c. So this is the general solution of the given ODE. Okay. Now I'll start the discussion about Bernoulli's equation. Bernoulli's equation, you can tell that is a extended form of linear equation. Okay, so I'm starting. The general form of Bernoulli's equation is dy dx plus py equal to q into function of y. This is the extra part which was not in the general form of linear equation. Q is multiplied with some function of y. P and Q are both function of x. P and Q are both function of x or constant. Here also there is another general form of Bernoulli's equation, dx dy plus px equal to q into fx. Here p and q are function of y or constant. Okay. So to solve a Bernoulli equation, first we have to convert the Bernoulli's equation into linear equation, then we will solve applying the solution procedure of linear equation. So here first we have to learn how to convert a Bernoulli's equation into a linear equation. Okay, so first step is you will have to divide the whole equation by this function of y, that is 1 by fy dy dx plus py by fy equal to q. Now after dividing this new function of y, that is y by fy, we will have to substitute it by some variable z. Now differentiate both sides. After differentiating both sides, there will be another function of y after differentiating this into dy dx. We are differentiating both sides with respect to x. Okay, here I am writing this, differentiating both sides with respect to x equal to dz dx. After doing this, you will see that this function will be identical with this, so that we can substitute this by dz dx. It may not be 100% identical, there may be a difference of any constant or sign, but main function variable part will be same, so that we can substitute. After substituting this here, you see that this equation, after substitution you will get the equation. That equation will be a linear equation. Then you can solve as before. Okay. Similarly, here you will have to divide by this function fx. So 1 by fx dx dy plus px by fx equal to q. So x by fx will have to substitute it by some variable z and differentiate both sides with respect to y. So after differentiating, you will get a new function of x and dx dy equal to dz dy. Now as before I said, this function will be identical with this, so that you can substitute this part by dz dy. Now we will take examples so that it will be clear to you. Okay. Now see, this equation is a Bernoulli equation. Why? If we compare this with general form, the general form was p dy dx plus py equal to q into function of y. Here p is 1 by x and the function of y is y square. Q is 1 by x square. P and q both are functions of x and fy is y square, which is multiplied by q. So this is a Bernoulli equation. So we have to first convert this Bernoulli's equation into a linear equation. For that, the first step is to divide the equation by this function of y, that is here y square. So dividing by y square, we get 1 by y square dy dx plus 1 by x into 1 by y equal to 1 by x square. Now I told that after dividing by fy, it will be y by fy. Here this is 1 by y. The result of y by fy, that is y by y square, is 1 by y, and that function should be substituted by some variable z. Okay. Then differentiating both sides with respect to x, that is minus 1 by y squared dy dx equal to dz dx. Now see that this function is identical with this, only opposite in sign. There may be a variation of sign or variation of constants, but main function is same. So we can substitute this by minus dz dx. So from 1 we get minus of dz dx plus 1 by x into 1 by y is z equal to 1 by x square. Now we are dividing the whole equation by minus, that is dz dx minus 1 by x into z equal to minus 1 by x square. Now you see that this equation is a linear equation in x. Okay, so the integrating factor will be e to the power integration minus, what is p here? P is 1 by x dx, that is e to the power minus log x, that is equal to 1 by x by property of logarithm. Okay, now what we will do? We will multiply the equation, the linear equation. I am numbering this as 2 by this integrating factor. So multiplying 2 by if, we get d dx of z into 1 by x equal to minus 1 by xs cube. Now integrating both sides, we get z by x equal to 1 by 2 x square plus c. Now we put the value of z, that is 1 by y. So 1 by xy will be equal to 1 by 2x square plus c. So this is the general solution of the given Bernoulli's equation. Now I will take another example for the second general form of Bernoulli's equation. So see that this equation is a first order first degree equation, but not in linear form or Bernoulli's form. This is not given in the forms, so you have to reduce it in the required form. Okay, now we write dx dy equal to x by y plus root x by root y. So dx dy minus root y. So what was the Bernoulli's equation? The second form was dx dy plus px equal to q into function of x. So here if we compare these two equations, you can see that p is minus 1 by y and fx is root x and q is 1 by root y. We know that p and q are functions of 1 or constant. So we have to divide the equation by fx, that is root x, to convert this Bernoulli's equation into linear equation. So we are dividing by root x. Dividing by root x. So this will be 1 by root x dx dy minus 1 by root x y equal to 1 by root y. Now after dividing, that is x by fx, the new function should be substituted by some variable z. Here the result is 1 by root x. So 1 by root x equal to z. Differentiating both sides with respect to y, it will be minus 2 root x, this will be sorry, I have done a mistake in this line. This will be x by root x will be root x by y. Okay, so root x will be substituted by z. If we divide x by root x, this will be root x. Okay, so differentiating both sides with respect to y, it will be half into 1 by root over x, dx dy equal to dz dy. Now see that 1 by root x dx dy, here there is also 1 by root x dx dy, it can be substituted by 2 into dz dy. So from this equation we can write 2 into dz dy minus root x is z by y equal to 1 by root y. Now this is not linear till now. If we divide this equation by this constant, then it will be linear. So dz dy minus z by 2y equal to 1 by 2 root y. Now this is linear in y. The integrating factor, what will be the integrating factor? Integrating factor will be e to the power integration minus 1 by 2y dy. So this will be e to the power minus half log y, that is equal to 1 by root y by property of logarithm. Okay. Now I am numbering this as 1. Now multiplying 1 by integrating factor, we get d dy of z into 1 by root y equal to 1 by 2y. Now integrating both sides, we get z into 1 by root y equal to 1 by 2y to the power 3 by 2 dy plus c integration. So the value of z is root x. I am putting this value root x by root y equal to the integration is of 1 by 2y to the power 3 by 2. So this will be 1 by 2. This will be y to the power minus 3 by 2 plus 1, that is minus half. So this will be minus 2, 1 by root y plus c. So the general solution is root x by root y equal to minus 1 by root y plus c. So this is the general solution. So in this video I have discussed about linear equations and Bernoulli's equations, and you will have to practice these types of sum. If you face any problem during solving these types of sum, you can contact with me. My contact details are given in the first slide of this video. Thank you.